Good morning, well, good afternoon, nearly. This is the COT data video for the week beginning the 7th of April 2025. Obviously, we had a huge week with the Liberation Day and we had the NFP as well. And we're actually going quite risk off, which we're seeing FX. We're seeing big moves on the risk sensitive currency pairs, such as the Aussie and the New Zealand dollar. Big moves in a week. The Euro Aussie moved 5% in a week. But the thing was, well, the thing is, shall I say, is that the herd were very short. And that move, you'd think would have wiped them out. You'd think that wouldn't be so extreme, but they're holding on even after a 5% move against them. So they're 95% short. The price has gone up 5%, but yet they're still holding massively short. So I think what we're going to need to see, that will probably be a flush out. I don't know if they can withstand kind of massive losses. So also you note that Aussie Swiss are very extreme, and also the New Zealand dollar CAD also very extreme. The bolds are basically when we've gone too far, and we should be seeing reversals. Okay, it should in speech marks. So bear in mind we've had a big risk off week in terms of FX, also the indices as well. So while I'm showing you this data, this is from Tuesday, and don't forget we had the Liberation Day after that. Okay, so the euro fell slightly, and then we got the dollar. It's just gone sideways. That could be a little bit ominous, so much that it's just waiting, and it could be pouncing. It could do a pounce, could move higher. And there's the Euro USD sell, and there's the Euro USD buy, and we may be getting the sell set up. It will be a little while before we get the crossover, a couple of weeks, but it's possibly going to happen potentially. Okay, and the tariffs are a big deal, obviously, from a macro fundamental perspective. So I think might get a crossover there. So be careful. Put on the yen. Yen has been strong, and we are still strong, but a slight breather, I think. We've come from 133,000 to 121. So that's ticking slightly lower. Likewise with the euro, the dollar is a sideways. I think the dollar might be a bit ominous. I think that could be readying for a move, for a bounce. I can see that happen. We'll have to wait and see, I think. Aussie on. Aussie's going to suffer. Well, we saw that it has already suffered. Will it continue? Possibly. We may see continuation, because if the herd are going to hold, or hodl, shall I say, they're going to get punished. I can't believe that they hold short even after that move against them. In a single day, it moved 3.72%, but yet they held short. So Euro Aussie, watch that this week. We should be seeing a big move, a big turnaround on that. But if they're going to hold, we probably should see continuation. But it's crazy how stubborn and crazy the retail traders are. It's just bonkers. So that's that. So we've already seen large moves on the Aussie. We may see continuation if we look at retail sentiment. Aussie off, pound on. Slight move lower, 34 to 44. So lots of things are moving slightly lower, as opposed to the dollar, where it's just gone quite sideways. Okay, so you know, it might be, pound might be okay, but if I show you the pound USD, where am I? Yeah, I mean, look at that move. It's crazy. Let's put it up to the hour, and you get like a better idea. Look at that. It's just that's pretty crazy. Yeah, and I think we're just coming from stop loss cluster to stop loss cluster. So it might be that we might be okay on pound crosses. It's difficult to say. It might be a case of coming down to the SLC for a nice bounce up to the SLC. So it's a 174 pip move potentially from the SLC. So it might be all right. Just take that liquidity for a bounce, take that one, and come back down again. It has been doing that a lot. Okay, so it may be a case of pound crosses coming down to support for a bounce, maybe. And we are already above zero. It's worth noting. but a lot of things are ticking lower so far. CAD, how are we looking? Slightly, slightly negative. Oh no, I think it's yeah, it is. It's just slightly more negative than the week prior. Oh god, it's trying to get off that low, isn't it? But it's struggling a little bit. So negative already, and more negative than the week prior. Like again, another currency that's pointing south. Gold. Are we going to be breaking that low? 236, 238. Not quite. So this is interesting because it would indicate like a bit of a top-in pattern. We had that head and shoulders, and the fact that we are no longer near that high, we may be breaking these lows. So I would be careful. It's just like selling like a bit of a bearish signal. But if you look at the gold chart, you don't really want to be selling. You kind of want to be buying the dips because you don't really want to fight that trend. If we're making lower lows on the technical charts and lower highs, then fair enough. But at the moment, it's just quite strong. So a little bit, maybe a bit misleading. Just be careful with gold. I think with the COT data, it looks like that was like the top, but yet we continued to pump quite hard. So be careful and come to the end now. New Zealand dollar, and it's just again pointing south, isn't it? Like everything else. Yeah, it's a slight decrease, isn't it? I can't quite show you 41. Yeah, it's like 100. It's a 415, 450. Yeah, it's a slight. It's quite a decrease of an increase of short, shall I say, ever so slight. So everything's well, not everything, but a lot of things are ticking lower. Swiss franc probably going to be very sideways. That's also ticking lower as well. So I'm going to wrap up the video now, and don't forget to trade safely because we are seeing humongous moves. And if you're not aware of the sentiment, you could be getting a bit squished. So a great rule of thumb is to be aware of the 50% and then try and stay on that right side of the trade. If you look at like any of these currency pairs, you would see once we cross the 50% threshold where the bull bear divide lies, then we see big moves. So if you try and stay on the right side, it will be profitable. It's obviously quite tricky, but you can see where the current long is just by coming to the QDB scores, or on MyFX book or anything, any website that has the sentiment. Just be careful and try not to be joining the crowd if you can help it. And that's it. So I'm going to wrap up now. Have a lovely day. It's sunny out here in the UK, so I'm going to go out there and experience some sunshine, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Morning guys, so I'm not sure if you are aware, but we have a ability for you to join for free at QuasiDB, and you can unlock Discord in its entirety and all those channels and the bank forecasts and our community, trade setups, the robots, and you can also have me as well for support if you need, and also the spreadsheet as well. And the spreadsheet is enormous and it's really, really powerful. And it's even got a thing where it's got predictive sentiment in the spreadsheet now. So it can predict the future, pending that the crowd hold, of course. They may not hold. If they flip-flop, it's not ideal. But if they hold, then we can predict what they're going to do, which is really cool because we have a thing called the future bubbles. So if you were interested in unlocking all of that stuff, you create an account at IC Markets, and what you'll need to do is just simply click the link. It's campaign for 55485, and you'll come here, and it'll store a little cookie on your computer to say that you've used that URL, and then you just simply say, you fill in the information, and you say, I'd like to join. Hi, I would like to join campaign. If I can spell it, 55485, and can you merge my live account with this campaign ID? If I can spell it, and then that's it. Then You'll fill in the information. Obviously, it did ask for the name, but that's obvious. You will fill that in, and then you'll speak to the AI bot, and then you'll type that in, and then that will get the ball rolling. And so, let me know once you've done this, once you've funded your account, and then I'll send you the sheet and give you Discord unlock. But I will need to see activity on that account. You can't just have live funds in there and not use it. Okay. So just a quick plug there for IC Markets, and it is without a doubt the best broker I've ever used. And you can see that is absolutely insane as well. 200,000 happy active clients, and the support is fantastic. I've never had any issues whatsoever with their support. The sign up is easy, and the withdrawals are easy as well because it has PayPal and various schemes as well, credit card, debit card, Skrill, Apple Pay, and that's it. So it's an option, and all you're going to just simply do is just tell them that you want to join the campaign ID 55485, and whether or not you can merge my live account or your live account with this campaign ID, and then they'll say, "Yep, I'll put you through to a human," and then you may have to repeat that, and then they'll say, "Oh, can you email this address?" And then you'll email that address, and then they'll have a record of your account officially wanting to merge with this campaign 55485. Okay, just a quick one there if you were interested in unlocking all the stuff that we provide for free. Okay.